Well, what's going on, everybody? John Arapoli here with my MMA news, and today's guest will be fighting Polyana Viana at UFC Vegas 55 on May 21st. That fight is in just a couple of days here. I am pleased today to be joined by Tabatha Ricci. Tabatha, thanks for being here. First time we're doing one of these, so it's great to meet you, and I really appreciate the time here.
Hi, John. Thank you for having me. I appreciate for inviting. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
So obviously you had a busy year last year, right? It was your UFC debut. You got 2 fights inside of the octagon, 4 total in the year there. This is your first fight of 2022. Just how excited are you to get back inside of the octagon here and fight again here in the new year?
Oh my God, I can't wait. So I'm always in training camp, always training. So I'm super excited to go back to the cage.
So, like I said there before, right, you had a busy year last year, and what was crazy was, right, your UFC debut, it wasn't necessarily the greatest because obviously you took a loss there, but the big thing with that was you didn't get a full training camp for it, right? Your second fight, you were able to get the full training camp, the full UFC experience. Just how much better is it when you have these opportunities here, when you have a fight booked and you get your time to prepare and kind of lay everything out as opposed to being rushed like you were for your UFC debut?
Yeah, that my debut in UFC, I got the fight in 3 days notice. Division up was a great opportunity to sign up with the big MMA event in the world. It was my dream. And I have my second fight against Maria Oliveira was a great fight for me. I had full training camp. I was able to prepare myself, fighting on my weight class. So I can tell after the fight against Maria, I can say like that was my dream come true for sure, because I had first win in the UFC and I'm fighting in my division. So that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, just talk about that a little bit too there, just with that whole experience to be like getting your first win. I know every mixed martial artist, it's everybody's dream to get into a big promotion, especially to get to the UFC. That's obviously the glamour promotion there. So what was that experience like, stand there inside of an octagon after a win like that?
Oh, it's hard to explain the feeling, but it's kind of like when you conquer like a big accomplishment in your life, you always were dreaming for it. It's like it's kind of relief too. It's like, oh, I did it.
I got you there. Now let's talk some specifics now for this one here. Obviously, right now training camp's just getting wrapped up as we're recording this. When this airs, it's going to be fight week, so you'll be getting ready to travel for Vegas. So just talk about your camp for this fight and how it went and how you thought the preparation was for it.
Yeah, so I had like 3 months when I knew I was gonna fight Polyana Viana. And I'm always in training. I'm always training. This is my lifestyle. I'm a jiu-jitsu coach at Paragon. So I'm everyday training. So when I got the fight, I just am more specific for Polyana. So I train 3-4 times every day, and I've been crazy, and I love that. I love the grinding.
Yeah, I know. It's everything's always a grind here, and I know you guys have such a busy schedule there that you guys do, especially when you're coaching the way how you are too. But anyway, let's talk about Polyana a little bit here. Obviously, you said right 3 months you've had now to scout her, get ready, prepare. What have you seen out of her as an opponent, and what are you expecting her to bring to the octagon on fight night?
Well, I think Polyana, she's been in the UFC for 4 years. She have a lot of fights there, good experience. She have, I think, the double of the fights as I do. I think she's a very high level grapple, and I think she's want to show her jiu-jitsu in the fight. That's what I feel watching her fights. So I'll be ready for that. I'm actually ready for anything. Yeah.
Well-rounded, I understand there. Now, one other thing here to ask you, just fight specifically for her. This is her first fight in a meaningful period of time, right? I think it's been like 15 months since the last time she's competed. Does that mean anything to you? Are you expecting her to maybe come out of the gate fast, or do you expect her maybe to have some ring rust, that maybe you have some opportunities early on? What's kind of your thought process there with her? Does that affect anything with how you prepare for her when you see that she hasn't had a fight in a long period of time?
I don't think that will affect much. She's is more. I think the fighting is more about mental. If you're ready in the mindset and everything, you can give you like a good show. It doesn't matter. I hope she's training hard as I am, so we can put a good show.
So this is going to be your third time going to Las Vegas, of course, all here with the UFC. I know you're Brazilian, right? Over here in America, it's a lot of people's dream to make it to Vegas just one time, just to experience it. What's it been like for you going to Vegas? Do you like Vegas? Is Vegas a nice little place to go and visit?
Oh, I love to go to Vegas because I have some friends there. UFC PI is always there for us. The UFC staff, they're amazing people. So I love to go and get treatments at PI, visit everybody. So it's always fun to me to be in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a fun place. There's a lot of things to do there.
It is a fun place. I was gonna say, did you ever make like a little vacation out of any of the trips there and sightsee and do anything?
Yeah, for sure. We always like to go out after, try to visit a new place, watch some shows. It's fun.
So you mentioned about going to the PI as well. How often do you normally make the trips out there? Because I know you're Vegas to or California to Vegas isn't that bad.
It's like 5 hours for me,
Okay.
Ventura to Las Vegas, but I haven't been there a couple of times because I have some friends fighting in UFC, so I always go to help them training, go corner them. So I'm always around there.
And what's the PI been like too? I know a couple fighters that I've interviewed that take advantage of it say it's like absolutely breathtaking to go inside there. The facility's so nice. All the people are so nice. They have everything all set, ready for you guys. What's your UFC PI experience been like?
I think the UFC PI is kind of playing around for us. We go there like a park. We have everything. Everything there is extra. It's amazing. We have sauna. We have jacuzzi, we have like a pool, we have food, we have the best instructors, we have everything a fighter dream for it, and we have to use that, I think we as a professional fighter hitting that level, we deserve all of that.
Definitely 100%. And
Yeah.
the other thing I wanted to ask you too, right? Obviously, we know you're Brazilian, you're now in California. You told me when we were off here, you've been in California for about 4 years now. What was the decision like for you to make that move from Brazil and come over here to America? What was the reason why you did that?
Well, I was living in Japan for 1 year before I came to US. I was fighting an event there called Seiza, and I wanted to get better in my jiu-jitsu, and I know they all badass jiu-jitsu people are here in US, and we have the biggest tournaments from my BJJF, the Worlds, Pynams. So I came to fight the Worlds Nogi in December 2017, and I decided to stay when I came. And I know the opportunity for MMA career here is bigger, so I think I was in the right place.
And I've never been to California. It is on my bucket list to make it out there, but what's your California experience been like? Because I know obviously you like the beach, it's close by to you. What's the
it's more the lifestyle, I think the jiu-jitsu community and the fighting, finish your training, go to the beach, surfing, and then I love to skate too, so I go skate, the food, the people, I feel so welcome here. It's the vibe. I like the energy, is the vibe here. Yeah.
I bet. And now I do want to get a couple takes from you here on just a few hot items here in the MMA world at the moment right now. One of which we just saw it about a week ago here. Rose Namajunas, Carlos Esparza. People are calling it the most boring fight ever in UFC history. Obviously, I know you watched it. I'm sure you probably thought just like everybody else. What were your thoughts on that matchup?
Well, I think everybody would expecting more active fight for being a title fight, for me it was kind of a little boring, the fight, but I know maybe it's the girls' style. Maybe Rosie was a little bit concerning to get more grappling with Carla because she got tapped before in the past, and Carla was trying to make more her distance to find the times for takedowns. So I think Carla deserved the belt because she was controlling on the cage and she had more takedowns and tap-ins, but I think that was fair. But overall, the fight didn't have much action. But Charles Dubron, he put a show for everybody, so I was happy with that.
Yeah, that I agree with that take there. I thought Carlo won the fight too as well.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to just to seeing a little bit more parity in that division. There's so many fun matchups to be made now there. But another one I want to get a take on too was Charles Oliveira. Just your thoughts on his performance, because obviously, you know, fellow Brazilian, be excited that he was able to win. I know it's a tough thing with the scale there, but still, I'm sure you're still pretty happy for him.
Yeah, I think I was telling like in jiu-jitsu, for me, belt doesn't mean nothing. And for UFC to like having the belt is great. But he proved to and everybody, he proved to the world he's the best in the division, and the belt doesn't mean nothing. You know, he's gonna have an opportunity to go back and get this belt back to him. But you know, the belt is just there to hang and show people. But deep inside, he knows he's the best, and he's been proven to everybody.
And then finally, the other take I want to get from you, it's kind of been a big thing here in the MMA world recently. They made it official. Ioane and Jacek, Weili Zhang, huge matchup, right? That was, I know we're talking about the most boring fight before with Rose and Carlo. That was
yeah,
the fight of all time there. Just your thoughts on that rematch.
I think the strawweight belt, like I think Joanna put that in the Twitter, or Jessica, like the belt's been flowing around, you know, like people can get the belt anytime. Everybody had the chance. So I think these girls are more hungry to come and like fight for the belt again. That fight I think is gonna be fire, you know. These girls super talent, and I'm looking forward to watch the fight.
For sure. I'm really looking forward to that one too. And now just to wrap things up here before we close out here, I do want to actually ask you about your nickname because I love it. It's Baby Shark.
Yeah.
You know, I actually thought it has to be from the song. It's not from the song at all. So go ahead and explain your nickname.
No, it's not for the song. We have an instructor at Paragon Jiu-Jitsu. All the time when I show up for training, he come, oh, Baby Shark is here. So he always call me that because I go and train with all the guys. You know, I'm the only girl, smallest girl, like face to face. They're all these big guys. You know, for me, I roll with everybody. That's no like bad time. So he always call me a Baby Shark.
And another fun fact, you actually have a little stuffed animal of a baby shark and you bring it to the fights.
I do.
Yeah, you haven't been able, right, to bring it out to the octagon yet. Are you planning to do it for this one? Will the baby shark make the appearance out to the octagon?
Well, I'm trying to get approved from UFC, so we have to get approved, and I also have to approve it to bring it to the octagon with you. I didn't get approved yet, so I'm trying every fight, trying to get the shark approved, then I can bring it with me. So we'll see this time. I cannot guarantee, so it's not depend on me. The commission got approved.
Well, we're going to put it out here. Hey, commission, let her bring the baby shark out. Come on. It's
right?
People bring flags and everything else out. Why can't you bring a big stuffed animal? What's going to happen to it?
Yeah, I just saw a post, like, I think Dana White, he's not going to let me bring the flags anymore. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to bring the flags anymore also in the octagon. But yeah,
I wonder why everybody's so upset over it. Well, I guess it is what it is. Well, anyway, we're really looking forward to this fight. Best of luck with it. One last thing now before you roll out, go ahead and plug your social media so people know where to follow you at. If you have any management sponsors, coaches, teammates, family, friends, whoever you're getting a shout out to, last word, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I want to shout out all my teammates and all my coaches and gyms have been helping me since I started, that believe in me when nobody believed. Franginha, Erica, they're my big support here in Ventura. Knuckleheads, ALX, Paragon, Black House, Saxons, Gracie Baja, Tarzana, like everywhere. Like I have been all around. These all people have been like helping me for this camp, and my family is gonna come to watch me too. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, Tabatha Ricci, and Twitter.